This one's gonna be a quick one, not too long, but it's about, I guess, the OGs, the ones we used to look up to when you're in the roads, you're 14, 15, and you look up to them because they're the ones who their names ring, and like, I guess you want to be affiliated to them somehow, right? So obviously sometimes they got the youngers are running around doing what what these OGs want. But it gets to a point that when these OGs sometimes get put away for a long time, and what then? What then did they provide for the youngers? What legacy did they leave for the youngers? Now the youngers are doing what they were laid out to do because of the OGs. What was set out for them to do? Sorry, because of the OGs, and now it's left I guess, a long-lasting effect. But once you leave that lifestyle as an OG, how do you sort of recompensate for that? How do you sort of give back? How do you sort of, like, because for me, for example, my giving back was me doing what the stuff I do now. But there are people who are top notch hierarchy who in the sort of in the Peckham era. So everyone goes through the challenges. So in my era, like I said, like, there's eras and eras. I'm not gonna try. I'm starting a whole new thing where I'm interviewing a lot of old school people as well. But in my era, the person who was sort of renowned as the boss was Raver, right? He was looked up to. He wasn't the most muscular, he wasn't the tallest, very mild mannered, but he held so much authority on ends. And obviously he done I think over 10 years in prison, and he's come out now. And I guess when he's come out, there's a whole new era of young people, like people even much younger than me, the Zone 2 lot in Peckham now. So how has things changed? And so tomorrow, via my Instagram, Bobby Kasanga 20 at Bobby Kasanga 20, I'm gonna be having an interview with Peckham Raver tomorrow, and just to get basically the insight into how it all started for him as a Peckham boy. What was his come up? How was his come up? How did he manage to wield so much authority? How did people get to know about him so much? And then obviously being arrested, going to spend time in prison, and coming out, and the transition he has to be now to sort of say, you know what, I'm not about that life no more. I want to help the youth now, and to sort of talk about what he's doing now. Plus his music, he's a musician. So yeah, so let's get in and let's get really in, because he's one of the original founders of SM1 as well. So I want to touch on that as well, the musical side, because back in those days I didn't really know him about his music, and now he's doing his music as well. So we're gonna get to find out more about him. So tune in tomorrow, Wednesday, at 9:30 p.m. over at my Instagram at Bobby Kasanga. Also before that at 7 p.m. on the same channel, I got an interview with a black female lawyer, and it's about empowering and showing our people as great as well. Because sometimes we can show the different people from roles, we can show different role models, but what about the female role models who are doing great stuff as well? So tomorrow, make sure you tune in from 7 p.m. to see me speak with a lawyer, and then at 9:30 is the big one with Raver.